What's up YouTube, Vicky here. So yesterday I got the chance to meet one of my favorite bands for the past almost 5 years, 5 Seconds of Summer, and oh my goodness, it was quite the experience. As I was editing this vlog, I realized that I do have a lot of footage from yesterday, but since we weren't allowed to record during the actual performance, and since I wanted to enjoy the experience, I didn't record much during the interview. I also realized that I didn't really talk much about my experience, so this vlog is gonna be a combination of footage from yesterday and me talking about meeting 5 Sauce. Hope you enjoy. I'm here with Kimmy and our son Kermit.
He's beautiful.
He is, and so are you. So we're at the train station, and where are we going?
San Francisco.
San Francisco? San Francisco? Why?
Oh, because, you know, 94.9 didn't do us dirty and they gave us meet and greets for 5 Sauce.
Yeah! Give me one meet and greets for 5 Sauce from WiLD 94.9. So we're gonna go to San Francisco, go to the studio, and meet the guys and listen to new music. We're on the train now. Hey y'all, we made it to iHeart radio station. Hello friends. So it's like 3 o'clock. Check-in's in 2.5 hours. And I'm gonna nervous throw up. But I'm also trying to chill out, mellow out. Yesenia came up with a great idea of doing a welcome back like sign as a little fan project, and everyone's got it. Look at this. This is cute. This is cute. We gotta go in. 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 Oh my God, we about to go in. Studio session.
You guys are at all hungry or anything?
Oh my God.
Food, refreshments?
Okay, never mind. Y'all. Dude. Damn. 94.9 treating us hella good. Shoot. Here's Sozadella. Ready? Go.
Shoddy, I don't.
Hi. Okay. Fuck.
Thank you.
Okay, get in the front. In the front. Really this close to 5 Sauce. Oh my God. So 5 Sauce came out onto the stage and everyone went crazy. I was sitting right in front of them, not even 10 feet away. Like Ashton was right in front of me and like Callum kind of in front of me. When Ashton came out, I brought out Kermit and I waved my hand at Ashton. I mean Kermit's hand at Ashton like this. And Ashton saw, smiled and waved. And then like we held eye contact for a couple seconds, and after he looked away, I froze. Like I was in the spot and I turned to my friend Kimmy like this. And I was like, Ashton and I just held eye contact and I think I'm gonna vomit. All while smiling and holding Kermit's arm. They played an acoustic set, 2 songs, Jet Black Heart and their new single, Want You Back. And both songs were so pretty. Jet Black Heart, if you guys haven't heard it, is a really sad song, but everyone sang along and it was beautiful. And Want You Back is more of a groovy, like pop rock song, I guess. And since it came out pretty recently on Friday, no one really knew the songs. Everyone knew the chorus, but I knew some of the second verse, so I sang that loud. And when I did, Luke kept looking up and making eye contact with me, and whoa. Then it was time for the interview. And when 5 Sauce came out, I like stuck Kermit out for Ashton. I was like, hey, high five. And Ashton like looked at Kermit, looked at me, like smiled awkwardly because he probably didn't hear what I said, and then just walked to the stage. And then as he was walking and sat down, I was like, or not, don't high five him. So here's some footage from the interview that I took and my friend Casey took.
Oh!
Look at my men.
That's your man? Ashton's your man?
All of them are
They're all your men.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Luke. Hi, Luke. You my main man, Luke. Hi, Michael.
Welcome back. Thanks. All right. Sorry, we didn't know what was happening. We were just we're just out here killing time.
They are pop. No, be this, or they have to be this.
Well, some people try to say, like, no, they're punk rock. I don't know if you guys have seen the debate or them saying, you need to be in this lane, but you're just making music.
Yeah, that's so old school. That whole talk about genre and, like, what are you? It's like, you don't have to be anything. As long as it's fitting for your band or your, you know, whatever artist you are, you can do whatever you want.
That's why I love the answer.
Yeah.
I don't think we are.
No, you guys are back out here right away, right?
Yeah, we're going to Seattle next.
Yeah?
I'll go with you.
I don't think you are, because I think I know where you're going.
You heard about the earthquakes?
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
Oh, I know.
15.
We had one earthquake.
And the muggings. And here's a little stat for you.
We didn't hear anything about the mugging.
Oh, so San Francisco used to be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I just read a story a few days ago. Hey, ladies, hey. I read a story a couple days ago on the air, and they talked about how this has become one of the dirtiest, inside like 15 blocks, one of the dirtiest cities in the world of the top.
Hell yeah!
And here's a stat. Listen to this. Here's a stat. Health inspectors said within that 15-block radius, they were able to find 300 littered, they said, feces. I don't know. I know who litters those.
You know what? Is there just one guy going around?
There needs to be perspective, though.
What's the perspective on
Dude,
that?
like we tour the world, and this is like a beautiful city.
No, it is.
This is.
You guys actually got to get to my own city.
This is a beautiful city.
No, it is. They're just a
Shame about the feces. That sucks.
Just step over it.
Which is a problem we can overcome, I think.
So I'll just throw out Autumn's name. She was basically saying, I really love the individual songs, and I love when you guys are all together. Can I say, a lot of people are asking if there's any collabs on the album. Because you guys are so talented, I mean, you play the instruments and you're all vocalists, just my suggestion, I say no collabs, just more of you guys.
I agree. Yes.
That's a good point. I
Collab-
think suggestion.
Yeah.
Collabs are hard for us.
Are they?
For that exact reason.
Antisocial.
Pretty good.
We're too good for a collab.
I like sexy sax man or something.
We
Something random.
We collab like writing, like when we do writing stuff, but never. Maybe I think there's a spot on this album for someone to come in, but I don't know when or where that will be.
Halsey.
This word.
Fergie.
Ashton, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to
Fergie
forget. I wasn't talking. So this is and then your label says you do have to go. This is definitely a Northern California word. Definitely, Crystal Crying said, were you guys nervous at all about releasing Want You Back, or did you just know the 5 SOS fam hella got your back?
Hello.
Hello, got your back.
It's much better. Now I can actually hear myself.
Oh, was your mic too low that whole time?
I just don't think it's on.
Damn, y'all did him dirty.
Now I can
We just now turned on Michael's microphone.
Hey!
So you guys, thank you so much for the incredible music. Isn't it great to have these guys back on the... Make sure you buy your tickets. It's next Friday. The tour is going on sale, right? March 2nd. That's going to be an awesome spring tour here in San Francisco. April 27th, right? Okay. And I always tell them, just continue to, and they're going to do it. But anytime you guys see them with a song, you gotta stream it and call your radio stations and buy that music and show them all the love you can. And congratulations on everything.
We got someone on FaceTime over there.
Over here too.
What city are they from?
They're from Auburn, that's like 3.5 hours away.
Can you ask them to call their radio station as well?
Yeah.
Hey, we got one here too.
Thank you very much. So you guys remain seated, but they do have to run because they're headed to Seattle.
We're done. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Bye guys. See you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Right when the interview was about to end, JV said, okay, 5 Sauce have to go. They have a flight to Seattle to catch. And I kind of looked around at my friends and I was like, but wait, no meet and greet? Because the way JV talked about it, it sounded like we weren't gonna get to meet them. So me being such a big 5 Sauce fan that I was and still am, I started tearing up because I was like, oh my god, am I really not gonna get to meet them? So when they were getting off stage, Michael was the last person to get off. So I wrote these little notes for them, little index cards folded up into pocket-sized papers. So I grabbed them out and I was like, Michael, could you please take these notes? I wrote them for you guys. And he looked at me and he was like, oh yeah, of course. And I was like, thanks.
So much. Thank you.
Callum.
Thanks so much.
Callum. I got a picture.
Callum, Callum, I don't get a handshake? I did.
You get that?
When he turned away, I started tearing up because I thought we weren't gonna meet them, and I was very, very sad. But anyway, here's a picture of Michael holding the notes that I wrote him, and Callum looking confused, and Luke looking at the camera. But then after 5 Sauce left, someone else came out and they were like, okay guys, here are the rules for meet and greets. And I was like, whew, I'm good, I'm saved, I'm happy, I'm meeting my men. Meet and greet line! Meet and greet line! Meet and greet! Ah! The meet and greet was very, very rushed and I didn't really get time to talk to them at all, and all we could fit in were the pictures and hugs. Here's me explaining what happened at first. We just met 5 Sauce. I ran up to Ashton and I was like, I'm gonna give you the biggest hug ever, and he was like, oh, okay. And Kimmy and I did a hugging photo. We hugged all of them.
Oh my god.
They're so tall. My face was like smushed into Luke's like, shoulder blades.
Oh my god, me.
I mean, not even shoulder blades. What are they called? Collarbones. And Michael, after I hugged Michael, we took our picture, and my friend Kimmy and I agreed on doing like a super close hugging picture, kind of like where they're like resting their heads on you or like getting super close and cuddly. And I was like to Michael, oh, let's do a hugging picture. And he raised his arm up to hug me like from the front because he had his arm around me around the back. But I guess he saw Luke and Callum putting their heads on Kimmy, so he put his head on mine, and I was like, I'm so soft. And Ashton didn't end up putting his head on mine, probably because I'm so small that he couldn't hear me, like literally could not hear me talking. And I kind of really said it to Michael, but here's our picture. It's so cute. After we took the picture, we were getting rushed out of there, but Kimmy went to hug someone else, I think Ashton or Michael, and I went to hug Callum, and I was like, hi Callum, and I didn't really look at his face because he's so tall, so I like looked at his chest and I was like, hey Callum, and I hugged him. He's very soft. I don't know what he smells like. People have been asking me what he smells like. Apparently he smells like coconut and cigarettes, but I couldn't smell anything. And then as I was walking towards Luke, one of their crews were like, miss, you gotta go, like you gotta keep it moving, we gotta run a tight schedule or whatever. And I was like, heck nah. So I lunged, not really lunged, but I like hugged Luke, and I think my hand went up his jacket and I hugged him, and my face was literally smushed in his collarbones. He's so tall, but it's okay, it was worth it. I hugged them and that was it, sadly. But it was so good. They hugged me. We got such a cute picture. I'm so happy.
Luke squished me to death, and I was like, and then I told him I like, there. He's like, oh, thank you, and I was like,
I'm so happy. I told Michael that I wanted to meet him for 5 years. Is it recording?
I told Michael,
and he was like, oh my god, thank you. Yo, we just met 5 Sauce. How do you feel? Okay. I don't know what yeah. And here's some footage of 5 Sauce when they were leaving. Ashton rolled down the window and said hi, and they waved, and it was just really sweet.
Ashton? Yeah.
Hi.
Ashton.
Bye guys. Bye. Bye. Love you. And there you guys have it. That was my experience meeting 5 Sauce. Oh my gosh, probably one of the best days ever. It means so much that I got to meet a band that really started it all. And by started it all, I mean like the reason that I started going to concerts. They were my first concert, and I realized, oh, I could just ask to go to concerts because like concerts are amazing. I made so many good friends and memories because of them, and they're the reason why I started listening to bands and got exposed to this whole new side of music that I wouldn't have otherwise. So thank you so much, 5 Sauce. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kimmy, for taking me, and shout out to 94.9 for giving us this opportunity because it was amazing. Peace.